Botetourt County students return to school this week, and this year the school division is installing random drug screenings.
Yes, this is the first time they've used the tests in 4 years. WDBJ 7's Colby Johnson breaks down the ins and outs of this policy.
Students are back in school this week here at Lord Botetourt High School, and throughout the year, some of them will have to undergo random drug screenings at various times. Botetourt County Public Schools says this new policy is part of its larger efforts to discourage students from using drugs and alcohol. The pool of students who can be selected for drug tests includes any middle school or high school student who participates in an extracurricular activity or sport that competes at the state level, and any high school student with a school parking pass, a change from previous drug test policies.
Twice each season, and we're defining season based on the VHSL athletic policy. So in the fall, the winter, and then in the spring, there will be 2 different testing periods, and 5% of the entire student pool will be included in each random testing.
The drug screening program for the entire year will cost $65,000. Students will be tested for alcohol and nicotine in addition to other drugs. If a student tests positive for drugs or alcohol, they will be removed from all competitions for 14 days and be required to go through an educational substance use prevention program.
If there is a second drug screen that comes back positive, Intercept Health is going to provide some more intensive rehabilitation services through their True North program. And then in addition to that, they will be suspended from all practices and games for 60 days.
A student driver will also lose their parking pass for 14 days on a first positive test and 60 days on a second. Jordan Pinkard says this policy should reduce cannabis use among students.
Since the legislation has changed, we did see an increase in the number of referrals for cannabis use on school property. And we modeled this policy after Campbell County. They saw an 82% decrease with a very similar implementation last year.
In Daleville, Colby Johnson, WDBJ 7.